Yeah.
What up,
We're
bro?
back. Old School Chronicles is back in the building. And at this time, Storm, you know I always tell you what it is. Now,
Right.
Storm, let me give you a little something here, like I always do.
Talk to me. What's up?
What you about, this is history, right?
Okay.
And the good thing about this is I lived through this one, right?
Right.
Because before me sitting right here is the one and only, is only one, you know what I mean? And this is the best. This is Harlem's finest, Azie Faison. What's going on, my brother? Glad to have you in the building. You know what I mean?
Welcome.
Storm the Weather Girl, DJ Juneski, the infamous engineer all-star Sugar Shug is in the building. What's happening, my brother?
You.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you. It's been a minute, man. You know what it is, man. Good to see you, brother. So I guess we're going to take this back, right, for my viewers and everything, because this is history here. So we're going to take this back to the beginning, a little something, eh? So we can take this back to how this all first started with you. Let's go back to the cleaners, or a little something. Let's take it to them just a little bit there. They could enlighten them on the little subject there, partner.
Taking it back to
The cleaners, man. You know what I mean?
Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hills and the finest.
146 St. Nick. Cleaners. Rest in peace to Mr. Jimmy. That's his name.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the first one that gave me a real job.
Yeah, talking to Mike. Just pull it up a little too. There you go.
Yo, he was the first one to give me a real job. No cursing?
Yeah. You know,
Give me
we
a
would
real
keep it.
job, so, rest in peace to Mr. Jimmy. But in the cleaners, one thing led to the next. After the movie Scarface came out, run into a connect that was not just a normal connect. He was somebody that put me in a position to
And
become maybe one of the major players in the game at a young age, at the age of 17, 16
You were
years old.
17?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But my man was already in the game. He was at the age of 13.
but what y'all don't know, and I'm gonna share with y'all, and I'm sure AZ will tell y'all that AZ was born in the Bronx. Am I correct, my brother?
I was born in the Bronx, and I had
Born
a
in
fire
the Bronx. Right.
at the age of 6, and that's when we moved to Harlem.
Shout out to
Okay.
him because he was born in the Bronx. Just to let y'all know, touch on that,
Little
AZ was
history.
born Bronx, all right?
Yeah, I was born
Yeah.
in the Bronx, but,
But he took it.
I was raised
Y'all know
in
what
Harlem.
time it is. He took it and rose it in Harlem. So let's not get it twisted. You know what I mean?
But we was all in the apple, so it was all good.
That's what's happening. So then, with saying that, and then it took it to the cleaners. So when did your first adventure come, as far as you switching over from the cleaners to the game?
Basically, you in the cleaners, seeing the movie Scarface, my man Rich in the game already. They driving European joints. You went in.
Right.
So the
Right.
first opportunity, you're gonna
Sure, yeah.
dive right in. So being a good guy, put it like that,
Right.
taking something back to somebody, and they like, yo, keep that.
Okay.
You feel me? And I didn't really know too much about the game.
Right.
So I sold something maybe for $500
Right.
for $200. So, out of that, it made people like, yo, that nigga got it. He got it, yo.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
So one thing led to the next, and it was like an overnight success.
Now once I know for a fact, and then of course this movie Paid in Full tells it another way, which it became where you introduced the bottle game into this. That way, you want to shed some light on that a little bit there?
Basically, how would I put it? See, the bottles was already out there, but they were selling it for cats were selling it in the bars, and it wasn't on the street, on
Right.
the corners. You feel me? So, and they were selling it for like $100
Okay.
a gram. I took it and put it in the bottles, and the bottles like illusional bottles, so it's
Right.
like you're giving up a gram
Right.
for damn near $30.
Okay.
You feel me? So that made the game just come to the streets. And we was on the corners.
Very
Next thing you know, I
competitive.
went from making in the cleaners making $75 a week to making damn near $10,000 within an hour.
And
Wow.
that's when AZ introduced the flip, because basically that's what it was. Because you took one price from what it is to a lower price, but made more off of that. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, a lot of cats that was hustling for other cats.
Right.
They would come buy from me by the boat, and then they take it back to where they sell it for $100.
Right.
You feel me? So it was moving so fast that Connect had to like, yo, hold up, man.
So now you said Richard Porter was already in there. You were in the cleaners. Richard Porter was already out there.
Yeah, Rich was doing what he do, man.
So
Him
when
in
did
LA,
you
in
right?
LA.
Him in L.A. God bless him.
LA
Dead,
and other
definitely.
cats from uptown. Shout out to Doo-Wop.
Yeah.
I just did a little, documentary skit for Doo-Wop.
Okay.
He working on a piece called Sugar Hill.
Okay.
Original cat.
So when did you and Rich connect?
Rich lived up the block from me, and I lived down on St. Nick. Me and Rich went to school together, so we was cool. I was messing with his sister Pat at the time, and he would, before Rich was even selling heroin, he was selling like sage and eggs and shit.
Right.
Fake hash, and white boys and shit. So we cooked up some sage and eggs. It shit smelled like hash. He would sell us to the white boys coming from Jersey. And then, I used to leave that shit in the cleaners. Rich started leaving guns, holding guns for him.
Okay.
And that's how me and Rich became cool. But I was like I was a good dude. Rich was in the street. He wasn't no bad. He was just getting money, man.
Right.
Supporting his family. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So now we're saying that then Rich, if I'm correct, Rich got sentenced to something or got into something or something.
After
stuff
LA
like
got
that?
shot,
Mm-hmm.
cats tried to murk Rich. He got in a shootout. He didn't wind up getting caught with the gun. He did about a year.
Okay.
So when he in jail now, the streets is mine.
Right.
Basically, I'm doing what I do. I'm locking it down. I'm just moving it.
So
That shit
now,
flying off
the streets is A. So A is bigger than what it is.
So when Rich come home, I put him in a car, put him back in position the way he belong. And next thing you know, he like, yo, look out for my man until I get home.
Okay.
And that's when Poe came involved.
Right.
Put him in
Sounds from the
position.
ass.
Gave him a store, bought him a car, and it became that trio that everybody.
The trio that everybody,
Right.
which is AZ,
You feel me?
Richard Porter, and Alpo.
Yes, sir. That's
Right.
just how it happened, though.
Just how it happened. Okay. But Lulu was your people.
Lulu was my man. Rest in peace
Right.
to Lulu.
Definitely.
Lulu was a real dude, man.
Right. Because I do remember you. I know you, Lulu. You took it there.
my man.
Made sure you
Good dude.
took care of
Good
you and
dude.
everything.
Love him, love his moms, everybody. Respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's why I wrote the movie to show him respect. And,
Shit, exactly.
I have a question. Were you involved with the depiction of your character in the movie?
I wrote the original screenplay.
Okay.
And me
Perfect.
and Wood Harris, we hung out for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I think he took my characteristics from who I was after getting shot.
Right.
So before I got shot.
All right.
But he did a good job, you feel what I'm saying? I just
Okay.
told him, I said, yo, just play like you slow, but be on point.
I gotta say, you told him right because
sure.
he would beep up do and be chilling and all that stuff. And he took it to a whole
Yes, sir.
frenzy.
Yes, sir. That's all.
Now, with saying that whole incident, you want to touch on that a little bit, what led up to the injuries that took place with you?
How would I put it? I put it like this, man. You're getting a lot of money, driving spaceships. Every day you changing cars like you change sneakers, girls, furs, diamonds. You got the whole hood eating.
Enchilada.
You know what I mean? Ain't no doubt about that. Everybody eating, nobody starving. Making sure old lady rent is paid. You're taking care of the hood. Then eventually, somebody in the crowd gonna be a sucker.
Right.
Right.
Like, damn, if he could, I got it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How much do he got?
Right.
But it happened to be, someone close to you, my sister boyfriend.
You said talking to the mic. Yeah.
My sister boyfriend, you
Yeah,
feel
there
me?
you go.
So things got ugly, man. To me, it's like it didn't have to
Go there.
at all because all you had to do was ask.
Right.
When you came home, I put you in a brand new Saab, put
Right.
$15,000 in your pocket, took you shopping. Fall back, man. You just,
Right.
you know what I mean? You just come home.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, you good.
So you
we
would
got this. We holding this down, man.
Right.
So if what you see we doing here in Harlem, and you got those cats from the Bronx to do what they did to me, why don't y'all huddle with me and say, look,
Let's
What you're
expand.
doing in Harlem, let us do in the Bronx. It'd have been no problem.
Right.
So instead of you pulling the gun on you might want to jump in front of the gun and protect me because I'm that dude right there.
Right.
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 I got the best product. I got the game on smash. You can't
Right,
beat me
right,
right now, man.
right.
If you hit the head, the body gonna die. Why would you do that?
So now in the movie, and as you said, and I've heard you say frequently, and I've asked you behind the scenes, when you was hit up, you felt like you was gone.
Well, my spirit left my body. I definitely died. I was in the presence of God.
Right.
And I asked God, I said, I don't want to die. Then I felt my spirit come back into the body that was shot up 9 times, twice in the head.
Wow.
And I got up off the floor and went into the bedroom and seen 5 other people shot and left for dead. And I felt guilty, like, you know what I mean? I just
Right.
laid in the bed like I just wanted to die because I felt it was my fault.
Right.
Next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital.
And these were family members that I got hit up?
Family, aunts,
Okay.
friends. I don't even want to, touch
Just
on
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Okay.
For
Well,
real, but it was a situation that didn't have to occur.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. But now, with saying that, now you came, you back now, you live, God allowed you to see another day. Now you recovering. What happens next for you?
After that, I felt like I had a story to tell, but I didn't know which way to tell it.
Right.
But I seen the next thing that was popping, what everybody was in love with, was rap.
Right.
And that's what we created, mob style.
Okay.
Right.
And if you listen to the first song we did, I was basically trying to tell shorties, like, this ain't the way to go.
Okay.
And everything about mob style, if you listen to my lyrics, I was trying to coach dudes in the game.
Right.
You feel me? I don't feel this mob style was hip hop. Mob style was like talking to the streets,
Right.
not rap. This is
Combination.
coming from like, yo, you know what I mean? This is
Right.
different from hip hop.
Right.
This is like hands on, like, you know what I
Yes.
mean? So
There's a message.
yeah, it's real. It's real.
So-
but not ignorant though, like,
Right.
don't bust your gun, like, nigga, move like this,
That's
move like
edifying.
this, keep your people silent, things
Right.
like that, man.
Yeah, and it's funny you said beepers because I remember like you guys had beepers, but y'all had phones way before phones was out. They had some type of because I used to say
We was introduced to a lot of
introduced to a
things
lot of things.
to the streets, man. A lot of stuff that we was just doing naturally, but we didn't
Right.
know it would be set trends in the future,
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Right.
A
So
lot of
with
stuff we was doing, we was wearing stuff that cats maybe wearing now.
like I always tell
Back
people,
then.
I've always tell. Let me tell you something.
Real
And
talk.
A is right here, and he can tell you. I remember cats. I won't name no names, but when rappers first started videos, and A is right here, they used to come to these guys to borrow their cars to shoot videos.
Oh, say word.
I'm serious. And it's individuals, and hey, can you verify
That's
that?
hot. That's
No
hot.
doubt about it. Niggas want to come
You know what I'm
pose,
saying? They used to come through there,
pose up with our
pose
cars.
up, come through there, yo.
Dapper Dan made a lot of money off of
Another one,
something
definitely.
Okay.
we created. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like going into the DAF show, give me a bulletproof vest, man. Louis Vuitton. So we
Make my car straight.
Yeah,
I
we-
need secret compartments. I know. I
all
used
the
to get in there and go,
rappers is in Dapper
And
Dan.
everybody want to
push
get
a
in.
button. A got this. He said, yo, let me show you something, man. What's this? Only I got that. You hide $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in the car.
Yeah,
There you go.
You got it.
making like 100,000 a week easy, man. Back
Wow.
then, but the streets, it was a big difference from now.
Yeah, it wasn't in surveillance.
So let me ask you a question.
Definitely. Cameras everywhere,
Once you,
phones,
all of that.
Good
it's
night.
Like you can't win
It's
right
over.
Now. You can't win. It
So-
only makes sense.
once you got into the rap game and everything like that, who were some of the members you came along with you and along with that
The Mob Style?
brought? Yeah, Mob Style.
Gangsta Lou, my man, Lou, Pretty Tone, and my little man Whip Wop.
With why?
That's,
Right.
that's who was Mob Style.
Okay. And I know Tone, like I know yourself, I know Gangsta, I know them all. So I just tell them like that. But and how far did that go? As far
It
as
didn't go past, to me, Harlem,
right,
because the labels wasn't trying to sign us.
right,
They knew who we was. Nobody wanted no problem. A
And
lot
they
of shit
judged
happened.
you.
Rich, little brother got kidnapped. Rich got murdered. So the labels, you know, the average person, they don't want no parts of that.
Right.
It's ugly. And I feel the feds was involved. And he wasn't really, you know.
Now
Trying to let you go.
that's a very interesting piece that you brought up, because you and I spoke behind the scenes. I know you wanted to clear this one up that I'm about to ask you about. This is America's favorite question, and A is about to answer that. They all want, the world would like to know, is AZ a snitch?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because if I was, I think I'd be in the graveyard right now.
Well, now
Because-
y'all got the answer.
And I'm going to put it like this, because what happened to me happened to me. I didn't, you know, what happened to my clique happened to us.
Right.
It didn't happen with no other clique. This shit was all inside jobs.
Right.
Right.
Poe killed Rich. His uncle kidnapped his little brother.
Right.
My sister's boyfriend shot me.
Right.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
who the fuck is it? A snitch?
Yeah. Your story tells itself.
Everybody knows, right,
it's
everybody
like you
knows.
said,
In
I-
a circle. So
Right.
by me telling the story,
right.
people look like, oh, nigga, you telling no, you don't supposed to tell the game and all that dumb shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry for cursing. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when I wrote the movie Trapped, I was trying to write a film to show Shorty, like, yo, this game is not a game.
Right.
They gave you paid in full. Good movie. Don't get me wrong, but my story, when I wrote it, was more like a message, like, Shorty, hit brakes, this ain't the way to go.
Right.
Look what happened to us. And it's deeper than the game. 'Cause
Right.
in the midst of us, there was somebody that was them
Right.
all along.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to say no names, but that's how deep the game goes.
Right.
Right.
Feel me? So to me, you know, to snitch, it's a lot of cats in position right now that dudes look up to.
Because of you.
That's them.
Yeah.
That's them. So how do you snitch on, you know, an organization that got the whole joint surrounded?
Right.
True.
They giving it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? So to me, to be a snitch, you'd be murdered. You'd be definitely murdered.
Right.
They put it out there.
Yeah.
Please, they put it
Yeah.
out there if you're a snitch.
Yeah,
So you gotta
they
do
put
is
you
check
out
the
there.
papers. My name ain't coming up on nobody's paper saying I'm snitch.
Yeah. So I had to clear that up because, you know, people as well as yourself, we discussed that, you know, and you wanted to bring that out and let the people know what AZ is really about. So
There's a lot
you
of cats out here in position. In the industry of the whole nine, man. Got badges, you know, so
yeah.
Right.
you just gotta be wise and
So
on
hey,
point, man.
how do you feel
They all
about
in the gangs misleading these kids, sending them to ambushes. It's
Right.
nasty, man.
It is.
it is?
It's really nasty where we at now.
Hey, how do you feel about this so-called, I guess you want to say, institution of a replica of a game today, or what it is that they got out there?
Good night.
I feel the game came to an end maybe like 1993. The way we was playing it,
Right.
you know, on the corners, locking down blocks, and it ain't like that no more. You feel me? So the game don't maybe went down to cell phones, and to me, it's no money in the streets like that. no
Right.
more.
Mm-hmm.
Because they not allowing it to happen.
Right.
In the 80s, they was allowing it because it was financing the war.
Right.
It's not allowing it now. No. Feel me? So these kids done turn into gangs, and it's really like senseless killings.
Right.
Yeah. There's no
You know what I
loyalty.
mean? There ain't
in
no
it.
money in it,
Nope.
but what you doing it for?
Right.
For status, like, yo, I'm not doing that's not the way to go.
Because you remember years ago, you would have
That's the way to
some
go.
that would do it for, oh, I do it for sneaker money. Oh, I do it for clothes money. Oh, I do it for, but it was never for didn't understand the millennial for businesses, opportunities, things, so forth and so on. Like yourself, you know, in reference to big homes, doing things like that.
Yeah,
but
see,
you
when-
always shared the wealth.
When we did it, it's a total difference from what it is now. There's like a lot of opportunities, ways for cats to make money, you know,
Right.
with the internet, et cetera, et cetera. You know, but today, man, I feel the unity and the loyalty is just going in a lot of things, man. A lot of people in position is holding up traffic for the youth.
Right.
So they just running into a wall like whatever. They don't care. You know, they only want to listen to you because you ain't putting no food on their table. If you're not bringing forth a solution, why you keep talking about the pollution?
Right. Right.
I
Right.
agree.
You feel me?
That's
If you come
strong,
with the
yeah.
solution, then we listen.
Right.
And I think I got a solution.
Right.
For real. Because I see what it is.
Wow.
That's what's up.
That's deep.
You want to share?
What?
I'll share the solution.
On your thoughts on what you want to say?
Well, when after
Only one solution.
after your friend was shot, your best friend was shot, and you realized, okay, I'm coming out of this game, and you know it's like turning from one door, turning to the next door, like immediately. What did you come up with as a source of income or a reason? Like, how did you figure, okay, I got to do this because I got to bring, because I know you're not going back to the cleaners after this.
I had some paper stash. I had a decent amount of money. But the spirit came over me and told me to write the movie.
Okay.
And I knew the movie would be successful.
Right.
So, you know, I did the deal with Rockefeller. What they gave me, maybe like $150 up front. But I'm supposed to receive 5% of all gross.
Okay.
You know, after they did the deal with Miramax, and it's like 4 different companies involved. But I'm supposed to receive 5% of all gross. Hello?
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. They want me to tell you.
So at the end of the day, that I know would have covered me for a while, because you see how successful paid in full is.
Right. Very.
But I haven't received 1 penny from that 5%.
Wow.
And every time I try to get a lawyer to go get it, the lawyer like,
Because they don't really want to deal with.
So because these
it's
people are
a
all in
conglomerate.
cahoots.
Right.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, I look at it like, wow. Wow. And y'all talking, y'all got all these millions, and y'all using our names and songs and yada, yada, yada. But y'all ain't feeding Pat, her family, nobody. That's not healthy right there. See, you feel me? So if I was to take it to the streets, that's what they would want me to do.
Right. And that's what they would expect.
I'm going to leave it in God's hands.
Right.
Right.
You feel me? Because I'm God. All y'all doing is spreading my word.
Right.
Junski?
And I'm going to prove it to you.
Well, I mean, it's devastating to hear that you've not been able to collect that amount of money. I mean, the movie is such a hit. I mean, come on. I mean, that's like an original OG's, story. I mean, come on.
That movie was everything.
Powers that be gotta
That movie was everything. I think
that.
I was in. I had just come out of high school when the movie came out, and everybody had seen the movie. Everybody went to the movie. That movie was a big hit. So
Oh, yes.
God told me it would be a big hit.
yeah.
And it would took care of
Amen.
his family, my family, and whoever else's family that was a part of
The clip.
that organization who didn't want their kids to follow those footsteps.
Right.
Right.
You only got to do this no more. Here you go. But y'all take that and, you know what I mean?
So speaking about the kids, do you do any outreach at this moment, or have you done any outreach since leaving the game?
Yeah, I speak
For-
to, I spoke to a few. They invited me to speak to
Once you talk
schools and, certain
Right.
things. Nope, yeah, I do that.
How do the kids respond to you when they really realize,
they
like,
love it. They love it. They love it. But one time I was in D.C. speaking to a group. They love it, but then you got certain cats that certain situations happen to people's families.
Right.
And it didn't come from my behalf, but, a partner of mine, they looking at me like, nigga, you think we should let you up out of here? Your man did this to my man. So it's a good and a bad situation.
oh,
Like the Nation of Islam had to get me out of the situation.
okay.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, A. What's in AZ's life as of today, as you
Right.
I keep
safely
God
walk
first,
around?
man. And I keep God first, and I live in the spirit more so than the flesh right now, because I feel that the spirit gonna keep you 2 steps ahead. You
Discernment.
feel me? You see the thought before the person acts it.
Right.
There's a mess with this person that he ain't thinking right. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Beautiful.
that's how I move.
Beautiful.
So do you feel? I mean, you're who you are when you walk the streets today, and people walk upon you. Because I know you see that. I see that all the time, and you address the people as they come to you, because you're considered as a legend in this world.
I
And
don't look at it like
You
that,
don't look
man.
at it that,
I
but that's
just-
how followers and people.
I don't
do.
think I ever changed. I'm just watching people go through changes.
Right.
I'm the same person who I was and gonna always be. That's all I could be is me. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give people coming back from what you've been through, what would you suggest or give them?
It breaks, man. It ain't worth it. You know, the game is over, man. For real. And it don't even make sense to put no energy in that direction of thought. You feel me? Think of something better. Like I said, come up with the solution instead of being a part of the pollution.
Okay. I like how you said that.
Yeah, I like that.
And this is what I believe. I'm gonna share it with you right now.
Talk to Mike a little bit.
I'm gonna share it with the people. I feel like the world right now with global warming is based upon energy. Everything is energy right now.
Yes.
That's the reason why social media is killing Facebook, Twitter, what's those? Snapchat, etc., etc. It's all based off energy. But you on these social medias for free.
Right.
But someone's making millions off of you being on there.
Right.
Sit to the clicks.
But so therefore, if energy is life, you constantly on there posting and doing whatever, you're giving your energy. So people walking around here damn near half dead, looking like zombies because they not getting no energy back.
Right.
So we have to own one of those
Right.
social medias. We as a people, because that's where the world is heading. Right.
Right.
It's like Facebook.
Right.
Like
Like
living
that.
in space. We
Right.
got to
Right.
come off this dimension and get into the digital world, because that's what
Right.
the world
That's
is
right.
at right now.
Right.
So we have to own one.
Okay.
So me and my people, we working on something right now called Onium, spelled ONEIAM.
Right.
1 in a million or 1 IM.
Right.
For example, but if you join this website, you won't just be a member, you'll be a part owner.
Right.
If you put up $1 to join, but you got to bring in 10 people to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
And inform those 10 people to do the same thing. So 10 people will become 100. 100 people become 1,000. 1,000 people
That might
become
turn that on.
10,000. 10,000 people become 100,000. 100,000 people become 1,000,000 people. So that's 1 in a million.
Right.
Okay.
Now this is how everybody eat, because that's what it's all about.
Right.
Okay.
You feel me? People want nice things. Nobody want to be broke. You
Right.
feel me? And that's the bottom line. But I feel that we are not broke. We are separated. We shattered.
Right.
Absolutely.
So once we become 1 in a million, unity, we could kill all those problems. Get rid of the gang violence, all that foolishness to be out the window.
Right.
Wow.
Once we on the social website that we own as one, so we harnessing our energy back. We taking our energy back.
Wow.
But this is how we eat, though. Say, for instance, you want to own a radio station, whatever, and it might cost $500,000. You tell everybody on the website, that's 1,000,000 people you're talking to, that agree to help. If a million people give you 50 cents, you got the money the next day.
Right.
Who did it hurt? Nobody.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, unity is the solution to all pollution. Divine unity, though.
I
Right.
agree.
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
You understand? So, to me, if the whole world could see this and do this, now we in a whole nother
We are
dimension.
all lifted up at once.
So our mind will come up out of the bump thoughts, because all those things that we thought we couldn't do, we could do now, because the unity. And don't get on the website. Yo, I need 10,000 to get my man. No drug. Just keep it clean, man.
Good night.
You still get that, man. People still, I know. I had to say that because people is constantly, yo, hey, I know you can make it.
But
You hear it
I'm
every
telling
day.
you though, fam, that's the way, man. And
Wow.
it's real. It's something that we need to do so that we
Right.
can do what we want to do.
Right.
If we don't do that, we're like many years behind, The technology, people are making more money than anybody on the planet right now.
Wow.
Food stores is closing down. Everything is closing down, but phone stores is opening up all over the place. So
Right.
we gotta catch up
Technology.
to that.
Yep.
I agree, man.
Information.
Amen.
It's true, man.
Information.
That's what
Hey,
it is.
man. Well, listen, brother. I want to thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this means so much to me, because this is a
Absolutely.
learning process, and I hope you understand and you see this, because this is what I tell like Facebook and everybody else. This is what this is all about. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
this
game
our
over,
platform
man. Game
is
over.
what's, and like he said, the game is over. This
New
is the
world,
man.
man. New
It's a new
world
world order.
Oh, Lord.
So, you know,
digital technology taking over. Get with it.
that's what it is, man. Hey, is there anywhere our viewers can find you? If they looking for you, tell them where they looking for you at. Get some more of this knowledge. Tell them.
We working on that Onium thing. That's coming soon. So you could email us at Onium. What is it? onlyim2017 at gmail.com.
Only
Okay.
M
Spell
2017.
Only M for them again.
ONEIAM, 1 in a million.
Okay.
2017 at gmail.com. Get with us. It's real.
So y'all heard that first, where you can find AZ, the original AZ that took it down and made it what it is today, y'all. And I'm thankful for you, brother, and I
I need
appreciate
the
it.
lawyers. Get them dudes to cut the checks.
That's right.
I know
need
y'all
that
owe me
money.
about $5 million.
Because
You know they
somebody
5
going
million.
they going
Easy.
So if y'all hear it,
more
even
than
if
that.
y'all tuning in, y'all heard him. He need that money. Checks need to be in the mail.
y'all need to be right.
Respect, y'all. You
Yo,
heard?
we gonna take a pause for the cause, all right? And we'll be right back. Hold that thought.
Yeah.